Yeah. So, excuse me. So, reviewing some of our moving Qigong exercises, and we'll introduce a stationary Qigong exercise where the movement is internal, inside the body, and the external body is still. So, we'll kind of close with that after doing some of our moving Qigong exercises. We silence the microphones. Good. Okay. All right, we'll start with some full body warm-ups here. Let's just lift the chin up and down. Nice and easy. Lift the chin up and tuck the chin underneath. All right, inside to side, turn. And to the other side, turn. And turn. And turn. Okay, with the tip of the nose, drawing a circle. And the other direction. Just keep the neck itself relaxed. Focus on the tip of the nose. All right, shoulders, lifting the shoulders, rolling to the rear. And reverse, lift the shoulders and roll forward. All right, bring the fingers together, press the palms forward. We're going to pulse to each side 3 times. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. One more time. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to take the palms and we'll press them up. We're going to arch the back 3 pulses and then reach for the floor 3 pulses. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Repeat. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. One more time. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and relax. All right, hands on the hips. Circle. Again, you want to keep the crown of the head pretty still and just isolate the circling to the hips, to the quad. And the other direction. Okay, relax the hands to the side. Turn the waist. Letting the arms swing. Back of the palms, wrapping across the lower back. Just gently stimulating the kidneys. All right, good. Bring the hands up, wrapping the upper back, just pat the upper back, and then allow the arms to release down, allow the body to drop down, keep the back straight. All right, good, and relax. Okay, rub the palms together. Invigorate the palms, and just circle the knees, rub the knees, give the knees a little TLC here. warm them up, how to lubricate the knees. And the other direction. Okay, good. Take the hands, the back of the palms, running across the lower back, up and down. Okay, good. Take the hands, place them across the back of the head. All right, place the pointer finger on top of the middle finger. Pluck down. Okay. All right, take the hands forward, fingers up. Pull the wrist back as much as you can. Pull the wrist back. You'll feel it in the crease here. All right, pull the fingers back. And we're going to turn fingers down, up, down, up. Pressing out the entire time. Okay, and relax. Good, helping to stimulate a spiraling energy through the forearms, right? And we'll send the hands out to the side. Similarly, we're going to pull the fingers back and just press outward. All right, like we're separating two heavy mountains. Push those mountains apart. Continue to hold that outward pressure. Laogung points, facing out, pushing out. And then relax for a moment. And repeat. Press out, pushing apart two heavy mountains, push. And relax. One more time. Push out. You should really, at this point, starting to feel the charge in the forearms, the wrists, the fingertips, the Laogung points warming up. Right? Relax. Let's take a breath. And then we're going to send the hands out again. This time we're going to rotate, turn the palms up. And then rotate, turn. Turning the palms up with the thumbs leading. So rotate the other direction, pinkies up. And rotate, turn all the way as far as you can, thumbs up. As if we're spiraling from the shoulder out, all the way out to the fingertips. Pinkies up. The other direction. Once more. Just breathing comfortably, but spiraling outward, all the way out through the fingertips. And thumbs up, leading the palms up. Okay, and relax. Good. So again, spiraling through the arm, coiling through, coiling the chi through the bone marrow of the arms, all the way out through the fingertips. Okay? Oh, okay. A little shaking the hands. Good. Okay, so let's start with some of our moving Qigong exercises. All right. Okay, first one today. The large eagle opens its wings. So with this one, we start with, let's just, in order to communicate effectively with you here, your left foot forward, okay? Left foot forward. Left palm up to the front. The palm fingers are at about your brow height, just as a starting point. The hand is down to the side, okay? This way. Okay? So we're going to shift back. Now the opposite palm rising to the front. Shift forward. Shift back. Shift forward, palm rising to the front. Now when you go forward, don't let the knee go too far to the front, okay? Keep the knee at about the lower leg perpendicular to the floor. Keep the knee at a point where you can still see your toes, okay? Shift back. Alright, shift forward. Rising Lao Gong point to the front, descending Lao Gong point to the back. Alright, sit back, sit back. Let the front toe, you can't see it, but the front toe can rise, is rising. Lift it. Okay? Shift forward. Maybe I can scooch back just a little bit. Okay? Yeah. Let's do on the other side. So your right foot forward. Right palm up. Left palm down to the back. Okay? Shift back. Again, the front toe can lift. Shift forward. Shift back. Shift forward. Shift back. Shift forward. So you see the arms and the hands throughout the entire circular motion, they kind of occupy the opposite points on that spectrum, on that orbit, okay? So they both become vertical at the same time. They both become horizontal at the same time as you're working through that circle, okay? Just a couple more. Open out the shoulder, open out the shoulder, all right? And you want to keep them close within the body, on the outer frame of the body. So we don't want to go wide with the arm movements, okay? We don't want to go wide, like this way. Turn the shoulders, turn the hips. Okay, good, relax. Okay, take a breath. Okay, the white crane opens its wings. Feet to shoulder width, one palm here at your waist. Your right hand at your waist, left hand down in front. Okay, right hand goes out, turn. Look to your right heel. Unwind. Bring the left hand to your waist, right hand to the front. Shift forward, left hand out over top. Turn the palms, create the roundness in the arms. Just like a white crane and Tai Chi, right? We have these, the arms, the roundness of the arms mirror one another, right? So here's our white crane and Tai Chi. Similarly, we're holding that shape as we turn the waist. Okay? So open. Your right hand out over top. Turn. Look to the right heel. Open. Back to center. Left hand to your waist. Coming out. Turn. Turn left. Look to your left heel. Pushing out slightly with this hand. Pushing out with the left palm. To the waist. Out. Turn the palms. Exhale. So when you get to this point, again, you want this nice rounded shape of the arm. Pressing out. Essentially opposite your temple. Okay? Back hand, pushing fingers, pushing out, Okay, fingers oriented in toward the Mingmen point. Okay. One more time, each side. Just if you got the rhythm, keep going. If you got the rhythm, keep going. Okay. Turn. Open. Palm coming from your waist. Circle. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Keep the body relaxed. Soft movements, relax. Okay? Good. All right, take a breath. Yeah. Okay, next one. Shoulder width. We're going to bring the hands up to the side. Maybe hard to see, but the palms face back. The pinkies lift the hands out to the front. Bring the hands over the crown of the head. 3 circles. 1, 2, 3. Lift the hands. Come down the center of the body. Separate. Inhale. Exhale. Palm over the top of the head. Circle. So if the crown of the head, if the surface of the head is a clock, your hands are going clockwise around the head. Lift. Palms overlap still, coming down. Okay, a little closer view of the hands. Pinkies leading the hands up. Okay, coming to this position, over the head. 3 circles. 1, 2, 3. Lift from the crown of the head. Hands coming down like so. Like so. And when you get to the waist, the extension of the hands release. Okay? Again. Inhale. Exhale. Palm over palm. 1, 2, 3. Exhale down. Relax. Good. And the body too. The body circles. Alright? So as the hands are circling here, your inside is like a cauldron. Inside, circling the cauldron as well. Okay? Yeah. Okay, so, and then the stationary Qigong, which we'll do as well. Okay, the stationary Qigong, we'll start with our feet together. You're going to turn 1 foot 45 degrees to the outside. And you'll take a foot length, 1 foot stride, the length of 1 foot, the length of another foot, and then about a half. And you're going to keep 60% of the weight in the back leg. Okay? If you're familiar with Qi Yi Quan, the stance is similar to San Qi Si. Okay? Qigong. But here, we'll place the arms and hands in this position here. So this inside hand is palm down, gently press out with the heel of the palm. The opposite hand is palm up. If you're familiar with Tai Chi, it's slightly similar to Shou Hui Pi. The hands strum the lute, or the hands play the pi. And so with 60% of the weight in the back, you're holding this posture. Breathing to the dantian. Breathing to the dantian. Nice full breaths. Not forceful, but full. Not quick breaths, but gradual. Not labored. Don't try to breathe so slowly that the breath feels labored. The breath should feel comfortable. Nice gradual breath. Bring your tailbone underneath so the weight goes down into the ground, not into the back, lower back, or the knee. Okay, so relax. Bring that foot in. And we'll do the other side. So turn this toe out 45 degrees. Take 1 foot length, 2 foot lengths, and about a half. And that'll set you in a place where you can have a nice Santi 60-40. Slide downward pressure here, slide lifting here, yang palm, fu palm, yang palm, yin palm, upward facing palm, downward earth facing palm. And you'll notice here that the arms and the hands are in alignment with this leg. Breathe into the dantian. So the body is still, the focus is on the breath. Also focus on the Lao Gong points, the center of the palms. Focus on your intention reaching through the fingertips and out. Sometimes when performing stationary Qigong exercises, especially in a 60% stance like this, maybe you feel your legs shaking, that's natural, okay? That's okay, no problem. Just try to breathe into it and relax, okay? Here you see, in this Qigong, a good example of the 6 harmonies, okay? And that will help you in your alignment. The hand and the foot, or the wrist and the ankle, the elbow and the knee, alignment. The shoulder and the hip, alignment, okay? 6 harmonies. Very important in the Wudang martial arts and Qigong, standing, stationary Qigong. Okay? Okay, relax. So, let's put these Qigong motions into our sequence, okay? So we'll focus on the breathing, the movements. I will quiet my instruction a little bit, all right, so that we can enjoy the quietude of the Qigong, focus on our internal work, okay? Again, if you have any questions, just shout them out, all right? I'm sorry the lighting is a bit dark today, but we've got cloudy skies, so no natural light to brighten us up. But hopefully you can see well enough to follow the movements, all right? Here we go. Okay, 3 breaths. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Left foot forward. Left palm up, right palm down. Shift back, right? Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. out. Exhale. Feet together. 3 breaths. Okay, right hand over top. Turn. Keep the knees unlocked. Back to the center. Turn. Keep the knees unlocked. Whenever you're finishing one complete cycle, go ahead and relax the hands down. Okay, take 3 breaths. Okay, next one, step your left foot out. Okay, pinkies leading outward, and then slightly forward as the fingers come close to one another, and then overlapping. 3 circles. 1, 2, 3. Up. Exhale. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 1. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Inhale. Exhale. 3. Inhale. Lift. Keep the shoulders dropped and relaxed. Exhale. Down. All right. Continue. Okay, relax. Left foot comes over. 3 breaths. Good. Okay. So I enjoy doing these 3 Qigong exercises together. I do whenever I do Qigong, I really like a mix, sometimes spontaneous, sometimes pre-planned. But these 3 Qigongs together really identify the circular nature of the Wudang Qigong movements and the importance of the circle and dealing with loops within the body, circular patterns within the body. So the first one really kind of going along the Du Ren vessel, this type circle. Okay, this type circle. And then the last one we did, the circle is on a different plane, okay, on a different plane in the body. And then the white crane kind of putting together different overlapping circles, coming together kind of like this, okay? Yeah, so these 3 Qigong exercises I really enjoy doing together. Okay, our time is running short, so we're going to do just a brief stance of the stationary posture together, okay? So again, feet together, turn one toe out 45 degrees, 1 foot step, 2.5, inside palm down, forward palm up. We're just going to take a few breaths. Gaze past the upper hand, just gazing outward. And bring the foot in. Okay, other foot 45. 1, 2.5. Okay, and relax. Good. Okay, so going forward in weeks ahead, we'll spend a little more dedicated time